Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. I like to post anti-MLM life and some true crime content here on this channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how Brittany Dawn is back at it again with her scamming ways. Of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. Along with this being fair use, I am allowed to comment on you, Miss Brittany. If you are new to who Brittany Dawn is, we are going to go over her just a little bit, but I did a full video on her scamming ways and I didn't even cover everything. It's like a 40-something minute video and it didn't even include everything. It was just a very generalized video about Brittany. So if you want to know more about her scamming ways, what she's done since, by all means go ahead and watch that video. Today's video, I'm just going to be talking about how she is now scamming people again by shilling MLM products. I was notified by this thanks to Beach Bee for free on Instagram. I'll pop up the Instagram somewhere over here, and I do want to read the caption that was on on the carousel of photos that was on Instagram about Brittany. But before I do that, let's go over who Brittany Dawn is, why this is another problem, because if you're new to my channel, I'm anti-MLM. I'm against the structure of multi-level marketing. I don't care what products they sell. I don't care if they're less predatory than others. I don't agree with the business structure. Let's just get into who Brittany Dawn is. She is the most well-known for her fitness scam, and that was called Brittany Dawn Fitness. Back in between the years of 2014 to 2017, there were a lot of complaints about her personalized fitness programs. The thing is that people signed up for these programs, which I almost signed up for her program. Not gonna lie, when I was part of Beachbody, I thought, because I plateaued at one point, so I thought maybe I need a different workout program, or maybe what she's talking about, maybe I should try what she's doing. But I'm so glad that I didn't do that. She advertised that she had these customized plans, that when you would order this plan, it would take a little bit of time for her to customize a plan for you. However, once all of these people who started complaining about her fitness programs got together, they realized all of the fitness programs were exactly the same. They were not customized whatsoever. Not a single bit customized. And the problem was that these people were supposed to have access to Brittany all the time. They were supposed to be able to message her and ask her, hey, is this okay if I eat this? And from what I have been told, she is not certified to be giving out this kind of advice, but Beachbody coaches, they do this all the time. I would know, I was a Beachbody coach. But let's keep moving forward with this. What ended up happening with that situation is nothing was done until all of a sudden there was this huge uproar of, I want my money back. And because Brittany took on so many clients, I honestly think that she saw the money that was coming in. Now, this is my opinion. I can't speak on her. I'm not her. Thankfully, I'm not her. She took on too many clients all at once. The fact that she was growing rapidly with her followers, with her YouTube channel, with being a fitness influencer, social media influencer, or whatever you want to call her. But I think that she saw the money and she just figured, might as well take all this money. And maybe she started off with good intentions, not thinking that this was going to turn into a big scam. But I think that once you get to that level, you kind of need to be responsible for what you did. To this day, in 2020, some people still have not received refunds. And here was the kicker. When all of this was going on, she talked to her lawyer, and her lawyer came up with this idea that if someone wanted a refund, they would have to sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement. I believe, in my opinion, that they did this so that they couldn't go after Brittany, so that they wouldn't come after her with a class action lawsuit. And it was kind of like, in my opinion, hush hush money, I guess that's what you can call it. Well, after the uproar of that, she decided to not do that anymore, and that she would give out refunds. Some of them were partial refunds. They all varied in what they would get refunded for. And like I said, in 2020, some people have still not received a refund from our girl, Brittany Dawn. So there's that. But it gets better. She decided to go onto her YouTube channel and she decided to have an apology video. That apology video has since been taken down, but her calling out the hate video was not taken down. But the apology video was taken down, and it's her basically, instead of just talking to the camera and saying, "I'm sorry" to the camera, she's sitting there reading off of her phone, her scripted, "I'm sorry." Now there's no problem with writing down notes on what points you want to talk about. If you want to talk about the refund process and you want to make sure that you have it all down pat, whatever, keep notes of all of that. But don't sit there with your phone like this and say, "I am so sorry, I made a mistake," and blah blah blah. No, girlfriend, that's not an apology. But since then, she has gone on to scam in so many other business ventures, which included things like self-tanner. There was a clothing company that she was in with her, I think now ex-boyfriend. I can't keep up with this girl. If you want to keep up with this girl, Swole Normus does an amazing job with keeping up with this girl. He's constantly coming out with videos about her, which I appreciate that because they're great and he's very entertaining. But anyway, so she went on to shill all of these other products. Then she started shilling Arbonne. If you are new here, you know that I don't agree with the business structure of Arbonne because it is an MLM. And then I was notified recently by Beach Bee for Free, which we'll go over the Instagram things that she had. But I was notified that our girl Brittany is now shilling Melaleuca. Is that how you say it? It's an MLM, although all of the reps are coming out of the woodwork saying that it's not an MLM and that it's a referral program or whatever. But they're listed on the Direct Selling Association website, and we know that that's for that business. It's for that business structure. And we also know that the FTC sent out warning letters, and the title of the article was sending out warning letters to multi-level marketing companies, one of which was Melaleuca, which we will go over a little bit later. Sorry, I'm feeling kind of sassy in this video because I've had it. I've literally had it up to here. Another thing about Brittany is she started to also talk about God. She was on some weird website giving out advice about God. Let me just tell you real quick, you can go to church and get that advice for free from someone who is actually qualified to talk about these things, who is qualified to be able to help you through your path or your journey, whatever you want to call it. And you don't have to pay for it. So yeah, that's what doesn't sit right with me. If you guys are new here, I grew up in a religious household. I no longer practice, but even though I no longer practice, it really pisses me off when I see people hiding behind religion the way that Brittany hides behind religion. She literally hides behind her religion and behind God and makes it seem like, I almost think that it's kind of a way for her to try to play victim and try to say, how can you attack this good Christian girl? I really think that's the narrative that she's trying to spin. I may be wrong. That's my opinion. I may be wrong though. So there's a lot of scams that she has done, and she was able to buy a house with all of these scams. So we're gonna go over Beach Bee for Free's Instagram post because I was tagged in this and I need to talk about it. So the first picture was PSA, Brittany Dawn is scamming again with a new MLM. Honestly, I think that Brittany Dawn is a scam artist, and you can't change my mind. At this point, you can't change my mind. So let's show some of the pictures. I'm gonna pop them up on the screen. There's one that says drop your email here if you want me to personally message you the link. It's like the referral link or whatever. Then she has another picture and it says it started about 2 to 3 months ago, and I noticed that the laundry detergent I was using was causing me to have skin breakouts. That does happen. It does happen. I know because that's happened to me, but I didn't go to an MLM. I just switched what I was using from the store. But anyway, to each their own, I guess. Then she goes on to say, during quarantine, I started paying attention to the chemicals in my home products. And she goes on to say, do chemicals in cleaning or home products concern you too? She had a poll, 67% said yes, and 33% said not really. Then the next Insta story said, do you guys want to see the products I'm using and switching to get away from the chemicals? 92% of people said yes, 8% of people said not interested. Now, here's another screenshot. Being an adult equals getting excited about cleaning. She's showing the product from Melaleuca. And I'm just going to say it right now. I think that parasocial relationships, I talked about this quite a number of months ago, but with parasocial relationships, I feel like a lot of people have that kind of relationship with Brittany. And that's why she's able to continue to scam people. And the fact that she deleted her apology video. So a lot of people don't even know about Brittany Dawn. If you don't know, there is a petition to shut her down. Very close to, well, at the time of filming this, they're very close to having all of the signatures that they need. But a lot of people don't know the scam artist that she is. They don't know all of the scams that she's been involved with, and the fact that people still haven't gotten their refunds because she likes to delete comments. She likes to block people. She likes to turn off commenting. She likes to turn off the like versus dislike on her YouTube videos, which of course it doesn't matter because it's all engagement, so YouTube will still push it because it's engagement of some sort. But the fact that she's hiding it so that her new people won't see that there's a significant difference. When you see that, obviously that means that there's a lot of people out there that don't like this person, and there has to be a reason for it. So those people who have a brain of their own are gonna go research her and find all of this. You just have to type in Brittany Dawn into YouTube or onto Google and you're gonna see all of the information about her. But anyway, tangent. Let's get back to Beach Bee for Free's post. So in this post it says, y'all didn't think I was done with our girl Brittany Dawn Davis, did you? I'm not done with her either. Well, our favorite scammer found a new way to scam while stuck at home with a referral-only club called Melaleuca Incorporated. Yes, you read that right. MLMs are now referral-only clubs, not to be confused with the triangle-shaped product-based pyramid scheme they are. By the way, if you guys, well, product-based scheme, I put pyramid in there, but product-based scheme. If you guys don't know, I have merch that actually says triangle-like structure on it. Link is always in the description box. But anyway, and by the way, Britt, everything is a chemical, so good luck getting away from them. And then, of course, Beach Bee for Free gave me a shout out, so thank you for that. But let's get into this actual MLM because it's an MLM. I don't care about anybody. It's an MLM, okay? Don't even try to argue this with me because I've already talked about what I found on the Direct Selling Association with the FTC, which we will go over that in a minute. But they call themselves a wellness shopping club. So it sounds exclusive. So to someone who sees it, they're like, ooh, this is exclusive. Like I can become part of this club and be able to get all of these wellness products. They sell nutrition, personal care, home cleaning, and cosmetics. So I'm assuming that they're probably taking the angle of clean beauty, clean environmental type of things and all of that. That's probably what they're going towards because judging by their website, that's kind of what it looks like. But Melaleuca was sent warning letters from the FTC on June 5th of 2020. And they got sent the letter for earnings claims. So let's take a look at, we're gonna go through the FTC warning letter article because right there it says multi-level marketing companies. And honestly, I'm not surprised that they got this warning letter because judging by their website on their income statistics page, it says, as the world's leader in referral marketing, Melaleuca has been providing residual income for tens of thousands of families for over 30 years. The opportunity to make $250 a month, $500 a month, or even $2,500 a month is possible for average, everyday families. We invite you to look at our annual income statistics on this page to see what real people are earning with us every year. Most of the incomes you see earned by working on a part-time basis, just a few hours a week. Others require more time and effort. If you would like to be earning a residual income like this, we encourage you to contact the person that referred you to Melaleuca and they will help you get started. We will be going over that income disclosure statement because there's a lot. But anyway, I do want to go over the FTC article that was sent out on June 5th of 2020. And the title of said article, FTC sends second round of warning letters to multi-level marketers regarding coronavirus-related health and earnings claims. If you did not know, I made a video about the first round of warning letters that they got. I decided not to do a video on the second round of letters because I feel like everyone knew about it, so I didn't feel like making a video about it. Everyone knew about it, especially it was being shared everywhere. But the article says, the Federal Trade Commission today announced it has sent 6 letters warning multi-level marketing companies, MLMs, to remove and address claims about their products' ability to treat or prevent coronavirus 2019, or about earnings claims people who have recently lost income can make, or both. This is the second set of warning letters to MLMs the FTC has announced as part of its ongoing efforts to protect consumers from these scams. The letters highlight specific claims made by the companies or their participants in social media posts and videos posted online, including claims made in Spanish. So let's go over the Melaleuca earnings claims warning letter. On June 5th of 2020, Melaleuca got a lovely letter saying, warning regarding earnings claims related to COVID 2019. FTC staff has reviewed social media posts made by Melaleuca Incorporated business opportunity participants or representatives that unlawfully misrepresent that consumers who become Melaleuca business opportunity participants are likely to earn substantial income. This letter is to provide you with information about laws and regulations enforced by the Federal Trade Commission, or the FTC, that may bear upon your businesses, activities, including the activities of your business opportunity participants and representatives. Some examples of earnings claims made by your business opportunity participants or representatives include: before you say that's not enough money, please consider every director at Melaleuca has been getting a paycheck through this entire pandemic crisis. If everybody is spending $100 a month at 20% equals $20 per customer times 20 customers equals $400 per month income forever. This income will never go away. Need money? Have you considered shareholders of big retail stores are not missing a paycheck because you are still shopping with them? Want to bank some of those profits for yourself? Let's do it. Initial investment, about $20. Don't think this is a good investment? This company has survived the recession of '08 and has now grown to a $2 billion per year in sales. It is recession-proof because you need and use everything you buy. You need 8 friends that want to make money. You earn $500 next month. Doesn't sound like much, but you will get another paycheck every month when those same friends or family shop again. Residual income. Private message me to learn more. This is a huge opportunity for the common man to bank some of those shareholder profits. I'm not going to lie, I'm not surprised that they got this after I read what they had on their income statistics page on the MLM company's own website, talking about residual income and how you can work a couple hours and possibly make this kind of money. So I'm not surprised, but let's move on to the next topic. Moving along to the income disclosure statement that Melaleuca has provided us. If you are new to the anti-MLM community, income disclosure statements are based on an annual income. This is not including expenses. So this is not including any PV that you have to keep. This is not including any of that. This is just what they make from either 1, selling the product, or 2, recruiting. You're gonna see in this income disclosure statement that they make more money with the bigger the team that they have. They do say that the majority of people, 81%, who purchase products from this company are just customers. They're not sitting there building a team or anything like that. They split it up into 4 different sections. They have product advocates, then they have beginning a business, then there's initial leadership status, and the final one is advanced leadership status. It seems to me, I may be wrong, but it seems to me that they don't start counting how many people in the opportunity are making this because their percentages are kind of all over the place. So we're gonna get through this. But 8% of Melaleuca customers have referred at least one customer, but fewer than 8 customers. So these are the people that are just product advocates. They're just sending like a referral link. They're not building a business, so to speak. So there's 3 different types of product advocates. There's the first one, the high earnings are $2,682 a year, the low earnings are $16 a year, and the average of the two is $114 a year. Then you have product advocate 2. The high earnings are $4,854, low earnings are $32, and the average of the two is $249. Then you have product advocate 3. High earnings are $7,241, low earnings are $65, average of the two is $573. Remember, this is annually. The next portion is beginning a business. About 1 out of 9 customers, 11%, decide to start their own Melaleuca business and eventually achieve director status. So it shows here director or director 2. It says 89.7%. I'm going to assume that that's 89.7% of the triangle-like structure. If anyone tries to come and tell me that this is not an MLM, I don't even know what to say. This is very clearly an MLM. But anyway, so director or director 2, their annual income, the high earnings is $30,000, low earnings is $314, and the average of the two is $2,200 a year. Moving along to initial leadership status. Leaders at these statuses have made a more serious effort to build a Melaleuca business. Those who have reached these leadership statuses have not only invested enough time to refer several customers, but they have also helped some of those customers start a business and become marketing executives. There are 4 different director level statuses, whatever you want to call it. And I believe, like I said before, I believe the percentages, I'm not sure if this is all of them combined. I don't know how they figured this out. I don't know how they figured this out. So director 3, it says that it's 3.2%. The high earnings are $33,814. The low earnings are $3,600, and then the average of the two is $9,400, almost $9,500 in a year. Director 4 or 5, it's 2%. The high earnings are almost $50K. Low earnings are $5,216, and the average of the two is almost $16,000. Director 6 or 7, 1%. The high earnings are $75,300. Low earnings are $12,143, and the average of the two are $23,008. Director 8 or 9, 0.6%. $86,996 are the high earnings. The low earnings are $20,502, and the average of the two is almost $36,000. Then we move on to advanced leadership status. Those marketing executives who reach senior director or above have shown substantial interest and dedication in building a Melaleuca business. While they may not work their business full-time, it is essential that they invest some time each month nurturing, training, and helping those in their marketing organizations. Melaleuca advocates that marketing executives keep their full-time job and work their Melaleuca businesses in their spare time. However, some executive directors at the higher income status do work their business close to full-time. Melaleuca strongly advocates that marketing executives do not quit their full-time jobs until their Melaleuca income far surpasses the income they receive from their full-time employers. Rather, they should add their Melaleuca income to their regular incomes, thereby making a substantial difference in their family's finances. I will applaud the company for saying that last part, that they advocate that people do not quit their business or their full-time job, because how many times do we see in the MLM industry that they always talk about quitting their full-time job or focusing completely on their business, and oh, this could be your full-time job. You could be your own boss. You can just provide for your family, financial freedom. So I will say that I applaud Melaleuca, or however you say their name, for that statement. Do people follow it? Judging by that warning letter, probably not. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Probably not. People are probably out there spewing financial freedom garbage all the time. But let's move on to the different, I guess you could say, statuses of this advanced leadership portion. Senior director, 1 to 9, 2%. High earnings are 219,000. Low are 27.5 almost. The average of the two is 67,597. Executive director, 1 through 9, is 1.2%. High earnings are $738,981. Low earnings are $64,507. Average of the two is $164,818. National director, 1 through 9, 0.2%. High earnings are almost $600,000. Low earnings are $156,000. Average are almost $290,000. Sorry, I'm like rounding up and down as I go because there's just too many numbers. Corporate director, 1 through 9, less than 0.1% of this. Yeah. High earnings are almost 2.8 mil. Low earnings are 285,424. The average of the two is 1 point almost. We'll just say 1 million. So this is their income disclosure statement. And like I said, I'll applaud them for putting in their advanced leadership status not to quit your full-time job and to have this as kind of like a side gig and like a side hustle. So I will applaud them for saying that. But I'm going to say it right now. MLM reps, they do whatever they want. They say whatever they want because they aren't familiar with the FTC. They aren't familiar with the company's policies and procedures, because I've had reps come at me on my videos when I do deep dives into other videos, or I mean into other companies, and they'll tell me that's not correct. How is it not correct if it's coming straight from the company website? I provide screenshots in my videos to show that this is proof. It's in their policies and procedures. It's on their income disclosure statements. It's on their website. You cannot argue what is on the company's website. You probably just didn't read through it. And on top of that as well, if you're not familiar with the FTC and you're an MLM rep, I highly recommend getting familiar with the FTC and the rules and regulations so that you're not going to get in trouble and so that you're not going to even lose your job as an MLM rep, because that can happen. So, I mean, it's all there on their website. I've already said this, but if anyone is going to try to argue that Melaleuca is not an MLM, their income disclosure statement, the things that they say, residual income, all of that, that is typical MLM rep vocabulary. And the fact that they're on the Direct Selling Association's website, I mean, it's there. It's obvious. It's an MLM. Even if there is like a referral code or something like that, you can't just sign up by yourself. You have to go through a rep. It's still an MLM, because when I joined Beachbody, when I was a coach, for example, when you purchase the products, at least this is what happened to the people that were in my challenge group. Some people that were in my challenge group bought, because you can buy the containers off of Amazon, and it is through Beachbody. At least this is how it was back then. I haven't looked, so I don't know if it's still the same. But back then when I was doing Beachbody, you can order it all through Amazon. And when the person that was part of my challenge group, when they ordered through Amazon, they were automatically assigned to a coach. So in order for her to be part of my challenge group, we had to go through the process of switching her from the coach that she was assigned to me. And the coach that she was assigned to made the commission off of that, but never reached out to them. That does happen in these MLM companies. I'm not going to go any more in depth with Melaleuca, because I think I rest my case. It's an MLM, and Brittany Dawn is shilling this just like she was shilling Arbonne. I feel like Brittany Dawn is the epitome of a bad influencer. She is the epitome of what gives influencers in the industry a bad name. She is also, I mean, because so many people are becoming life coaches, so many people are becoming fitness coaches online, people that are certified, people that have all of the schooling and the certificates and all of that to back up what they're doing. But then you have someone like Brittany Dawn in the industry that makes other people look bad and makes it seem like, how can I trust someone else on the internet? How can I trust that this other fitness influencer, coach, whatever, how do I trust that they're not going to be like Brittany? Or that they're not going to be like a Beachbody coach? I'm not gonna lie, Brittany would make a really good Beachbody coach. I'm just gonna throw that out there. She would make a great Beachbody coach. But Brittany is yet again scamming, and she just bought a house with all of that money that she's using to scam her people. And I really don't know what else to say other than, when is she going to be stopped? That's all that I have for you guys today. If you have anything else to add, if you want to let me know what your thoughts are below, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye.